Welcome back to the Poker Show Cyprus and this beautiful Mediterranean island where this year's CAP spring break is well underway.
Coming up in part 2, we hit the felt and crown the ASOP champion, take a look at the other side of CAP.
Hi, everyone having a great time!
Catch up with the keynote speaker, Dave the Devilfish Elliott. Hit the beach for yet another party. And head out for some strong cocktails.
So after a good night's sleep, the remaining 6 contestants have returned to the final table of the ASOP with a chance to win that first prize, a seat at the WSOP main event in Las Vegas.
As per the rules of the tournament, all finalists were to start with the same amount of chips, which meant action was hard to come by as no one wanted to be the first casualty. But like any 6-handed table, 2 good hands will eventually cause players to clash and bleed chips. And it was only a matter of time before we had our first victim. Raymond pushing all in after an ace fell on the turn. His opponent revealed pocket aces for top set, and our hat-loving friend knew he was drawing dead. A couple of hands later, Gregor moved all in with his ace-10 against Marcus's pocket snowman. Another set on the river was to prove too much, and just like that, we were down to 4.
I'm not disappointed, you know, it is a great thing to reach that final table, and the players are really good, and you know, to win a tournament, it has something to do with skills and luck.
As the levels increased, the short stack seemed to use the only move left to them, moving all in pre-flop and forcing the decision back on their opponents. It wasn't until the second hour that we were down to 3 after Urban went all in from the small blind with 7-9 offsuit. A good move but bad timing as the big blind found ace-king. An ace on the flop and a queen on the turn sealed his fate, and he was left watching from the sidelines. 3-handed play did not last long, everybody going all in and revealing 3 good hole cards. If Marcus could find an 8 on the board, he would become the new champion. But it was Christoph with ace-queen who came out on top, knocking out Berhard and becoming level in chips with Marcus. Heads up was evenly matched, and with a seat at the WSOP main event up for grabs, neither wanted to take any unnecessary risks. The final showdown came after half an hour as both players decided to gamble. King-Jack versus 7-5 and a blank board meant Marcus was to be declared the champion with King High.
Yes! You earned it too. Wow.
So congratulations to you, very well done. I shall shake your hand as the winner.
Thank you very much.
Are you pleased?
Sure, I am, sure.
And did you think that you were going to win?
You know, I had really great opponents, you know, those were really like the strongest I set in the last 2 days, you know, so I knew it was going to be a hard stretch, and there's got to be a lot involved, you know, especially you know, with my last hand, so, you know, that's poker, right?
Congratulations to all our final tablists who battled it through a tough field. However, the title, bracelet and seat at the World Series go to Marcus Tandler. We wish him all the best in Vegas.
Okay, so you've seen one part of CAP, which is inside. There's a whole other area of CAP, the outside. Ta-da! So, you have the pool.
What we do here is we're getting people together in a relaxed environment to discuss, to meet, to create friendship.
And here we have people at work.
A lot of these people talk all day online, in forums or via email, and they've never actually met each other. So it's really nice to be able to facilitate a meeting of all of these people, operators and affiliates and others in the industry.
Hi, everyone having a great time! Yay! Okay, and here we have, oh hi, hello. We have the bar.
We're getting people together to have a few beers, swim in the pool, and just hopefully then help with moving the industry forward.
And here we have the beach. Without a doubt, one of the main attractions this year is none other than the Devilfish himself, Dave Elliott. The poker legend has taken time out of his busy schedule to lend his talents as a keynote speaker. So let's go inside and find out what he's got to say.
Obviously, this man's my left, needs no introduction. You all know Devilfish. He's one of the most successful poker players on the circuit.
Well, as you can see, I'm from the city of Hull, and which is nothing to brag about really, but I'm from the city of Hull.
Dave gave us an in-depth look into his life from his early beginnings, his path into the poker circuit, as well as how he became one of the biggest names around.
Do you play online, and more important, are you successful?
I used to do quite good on the internet, but you know, I don't play too big. I think if you play too big on the internet, you know, I like to play small, medium-sized games because obviously they're not as good players, and also you know, you can never get stuck too far, you know.
He answered the crowd's many questions, as well as entertaining them with a few stories from the felt before treating them to a surprise performance.
Thank you very much.
OK, Dave, welcome to Cap Spring Break. What do you think of Cyprus?
Cyprus is beautiful, isn't it? You know, I mean, I actually I hired a car, a nice convertible, and we drove here. I actually managed to find my way from the airport, which was pretty good for me.
Why did you choose to come and speak here at this poker conference?
I was actually asked to come and speak here, so that's why I came here. But, you know, I figure if it's good enough for Doyle last year, it's good enough for me this year, right?
Why has this nickname come about for you?
Well, I actually got this nickname from a guy called Stevie Young in Birmingham. I used to play with the Chinese, and he likened me to the devilfish, which is the blowfish if they don't cook it right. As Ramsey would tell you, it'll kill you. I went to Vegas 4 months after he gave me the name, and somebody shouted, "Go on the master." I was playing Men the Master, heads up, there was just 2 of us left, and my friend shouted, "Go on the devilfish." And he said on the fly the next day, "Devilfish devours the master."
And it's stuck ever since.
It's stuck ever since.
So after 2 days of conferences and networking, it's now time for a little bit of R&R. We've been invited to one of the many parties going on this week. It just so happens that it's on the beach. So we're here to soak up the sun, eat a whole load of food and relax.
The beach party was hosted by e-gaming, who welcomed what seemed to be the entire CAP contingent. Time to talk shop was over as platters of Cyprus's finest food and drinks were laid out for all to enjoy.
I had a great time. Fantastic. What's not to like? It's glorious weather. It's brilliant to meet all the different affiliates and merchants and just learn about the industry basically. And everyone's so nice, aren't they? Yeah. Everyone's really friendly to us, so it's good. We're having a great time.
The guys at Ego and Prime Partners have sorted out a massive Cypriot barbecue. They brought down loads of hot chicks in bikinis. We've got absolutely shed loads of food. It's unbelievable. Like souvlaki, pita bread, words I can't pronounce, odd yellow stuff that you dip things into. I mean, I don't know, but there's great music, great girls, great beers. We're just going to sit back and chill out for a while.
A few classic tunes, sand, a game of cards and a spot of frisbee were enough to keep everyone happy, even the big man himself, Mr. Caselli.
This is a whole week of events, but basically it started with the poker conference, and the poker conference basically looked at high-level issues in poker and really just brought in the best people to discuss those and shed some light on some difficult topics and things that people find a hard time getting their head around. Then following that, to relax, we have Cap Spring Break, which is an annual event, and it's just party after a party after a party after a party for 3 days.
And as the sun began to set, it was time for everyone to make their way back to the hotel and get ready for a night on the town.
So we're here at one of the final parties of this week, held here at the Graffiti Bar, and I'm here just in time for cocktail hour. So I'm going in.
It's an awesome night. I'm having so much fun. It's been great. Conference has been great. What a fantastic event. spring break proves that the only way to network is really through a bunch of parties. It's been such a great week. We've done a lot of work in the last couple of days. We've been loads of meetings, loads of networking. But tonight is just great. Everyone's winding down, having a great time, really relaxing, and just having a great time.
That's it for the Poker Show Cyprus. Cap Spring Break has been an amazing success for everyone involved. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going back inside for a bit of a boogie. I'll see you soon.